Hi friends, it's Katie here. Welcome back to Crafternoons. Our summer reading program is almost over. We are ending this year on August 21st, so we have about a week left. And the question is, have you picked up your free book for participating? So if you have not, take a look at the events listed on our Facebook page. There are a couple more book giveaways coming up in the garden behind the library. So take a look, come say hello to the librarians, you'll get a free book. It's great to see you there, and happy reading. So for today's craft, we are going to make a robot costume out of a paper grocery bag. My kids were inspired to be robots. You may want to do something else, that would be awesome too, but we'll walk through the steps of making a robot. So for the materials you'll need today, the first item is a paper grocery bag. It'll be easiest if you have a blank bag like this. If you have one with a logo, you're just going to need a little more paint to cover it up, so that's fine too. You are going to need paint for decorating your robot and a brush. We just use basic tempera paint, whatever colors you think will be good for a robot. And then you will need items to decorate the robot. So I recommend recycled materials and glue. You might use cardboard. I think bottle caps and jar lids work really well. Maybe pieces of an egg carton that you can cut up, old beads or sequins. Maybe you want to cut some number shapes out of paper and glue those on. So there's lots of ways you can decorate your robot body. And then the last thing you'll need are scissors. I couldn't find my scissors today, but that's an old standby. Hopefully you know where your pair is. And if you need a moment to find all those supplies, you can pause the video. If not, come along and we'll get started with our robot costume. The first step is for an adult to prepare the bag so it can be used as a costume. First, remove any handles or extra bits. Next, you'll want to cut a hole for your child's head and arms. You could try to measure this on them, but basically you just want a hole pretty much as wide as the bag. So I think it's safe to freehand. For the armholes, you'll want pretty large ovals so that your child can still move their arms once the bag is on. The next step is to paint. My daughter wanted to paint the entire body of the robot one color and then let it dry before decorating. Now we have our glue and recycled materials for decorating the robot. So use your imagination and go wild. Our robot's complete. Enjoy!